Welcome to Well Made, where we dive deep into all things wellness, self-improvement, and self-love. I'm your host, Kat Kamalani, a mother of two beautiful kids. Together, we'll explore raw and candid moments that touch on every aspect of life, from parenting to relationships, career, and personal growth. Our conversations will be filled with insight, experiences, and tips to help you live your best life. So sit back, relax, and join us on this journey towards a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Welcome back to another episode of Well Made. This is a really special episode for me because I am now officially 33. It was recently my birthday, and I thought, what kind of episode do I want to do for my birthday? And I realized I feel that I have made so much self-growth and progress within the last year. And I want to write down 33 things that I have learned in the last 33 years that have changed my life, that's changed the way I'm thinking. So I have my cell phone here with me, you guys, and notes, and I am going to just start going down the list of the 33 things that I have learned in my life. The number one thing is protecting my energy. I've realized when I protect my energy, I protect my peace. And meaning by that, if I'm around people who I'm walking on eggshells, who make me feel uneasy, who I just feel not my best self, I've realized once I start protecting that and start protecting my energy, I become more peaceful. Number two is you can't make everybody happy. Number three, comfort kills my dreams. I told myself this last year, if I'm comfortable, I'm doing something wrong. I wanted to step out my bubble with friendships, with relationships, with my physical life, with my time at the gym and working out, pushing my body, my mental health, everything in my life. I wanted to push myself. So I did not want to be comfortable this year in order to grow. Number four is comparing my life on social media. I had a hard time in the past, and I don't anymore the last few years, but looking at people's lives on social media, it's a highlight reel of people's lives. And I realized the fastest way to be sad or to have depression is comparing my life to others. Five, the limit that I have on myself was put on myself. If I feel like I can't do something, nobody else is telling me that besides myself. Number six is being okay with people not liking me. I don't have the power or control to change people's thoughts. I'm not God, and I don't have this magic wand to make people think a certain way about me, and realizing I'm okay if people don't like me. Number seven is if I continue to try to please other people, I'm going to lose myself along the way. That every single person is different, and that's what's beautiful. And so in the very end, I have to make sure I'm not pleasing other people, but I'm doing things that align with my values and that are going to help me be happy and realize that I don't, again, have control over anyone else's feelings. Number eight is not caring what people thought about me, because in the end, they weren't thinking about me. So this is an example that I tell people about going to the gym, that they're going to the gym and they're scared what people are going to think about them when they're lifting, if they're doing things right. But I promise you, everyone is more concerned about themselves than they are about you. Number nine is finding great people to surround myself around. I never want to be the smartest or richest or happiest person in a room. I always want somebody to be better than me in those different types of aspects in my life, so I can have a mentorship, I can ask people questions, and I can always strive to be a better person. Number 10, I realized learning to trust my inner voice is a muscle that I needed to tap into my gut and realize I need to trust it. I need to strengthen that muscle and continue learning how to listen to myself and my inner voice and not outer voices. 11, stop subscribing to social norms that don't fit me or my needs. Number 12 was to get the therapy that I need to work through trauma and stop suppressing it. Number 13 was probably the most life-changing for me, and it's I need to question all the thinking beliefs that I have grown up with. Each person is born into a different family, different religion, a different state, a different type of culture. And I knew in order to grow to the best person I need to be, I need to question everything and keep what serves me, and what no longer serves me, I just give it back gently, and I do not hold any grudge or anger. 14 is no longer envying people with certain body types. Everyone has a different body type. I have a different body type. A body is a body, and I'm grateful for my health. And I no longer am envious or jealous of other people's bodies because bodies are supposed to change and there's a time and season for each season of your life. 15 is being okay with people being disappointed in me. 16 was a big one this last year, is learning that it's not how much money I save or how much money I make, but it's how much money I invest is going to set me up for success in the long run for money. 17, just because their blood and their family does not make them good people. 18 is food is medicine. If you are struggling with autoimmune diseases, with health issues, with gut issues, with pain, food can heal a lot of diseases and illnesses to an extent, and food is medicine. 19, we are teaching our kids this a lot this last year, is changing your mind is okay. For example, if you get into a career and you thought this was your career, it's okay to change your mind if it's not your career anymore and if it does not make you happy. 20, it's okay to have different views. 21, I don't need to explain myself with everything that I think. If I'm talking to someone and I say no, no's a full sentence and I don't need to sit and explain myself. 22 is I would rather spend money on experiences and not things. 23, more stuff makes me feel overwhelmed. Minimal stuff in my house makes me feel more at peace. 24 is having fewer relationships in my life that bring me up and bring me peace, rather than having multiple relationships in my life that I feel aren't serving me. 25, I really want to lean in being more childlike. And this is different from being childish. So childlike, I was explaining to Kayloni, they have this magic about them. They have this feeling of that they can accomplish anything, that they don't care what people think, that they dive into their passions and get lost in time. And childish, I feel like, is when you're acting like a child and not an adult. So I really have been trying to tap into being more childlike and more free and just making things more magical. 26, I've learned that I don't need to parent like other parents and other generations, that I can parent the way I want to parent. I don't ever want to be a punisher or someone that my children fear. I want to be their friend, but also the person that guides them. I want to have deep, long conversations. I want nothing to be off the table. I want them to be able to talk to me about anything. And so realizing that I can parent the way I want to parent and I don't have to parent like everybody else. 27 is a big one for me, and it's bringing others along on my success. That I feel that when you bring others on your success, that you light other people's candles, that you help other people up, that comes back into your life 10 times more than what you give out. 28 is pivot, and that is my new word. If something is failing, just pivot. If something's not working, pivot. I feel like this is an important concept, to never look at anything as I failed, but you're just pivoting. 29 is relationships aren't supposed to be a lifetime, that you are always evolving, always growing, and it's okay to outgrow friendships. It's okay to outgrow family. It's okay to outgrow different relationships, your work environment relationship. It's okay to outgrow different relationships. And every relationship in your life, you're either growing together, you're going side by side, or you grow apart, and that is okay. 30 is you can forgive other people, but not have them in your life. 31 is stop creating negative narratives. So for example, someone cuts me off thinking that they're doing that on purpose or that they didn't see me. Somebody didn't text me happy birthday. It's that they purposely didn't text me, or that they're just busy and they forgot. Just stop creating negative narratives in my head, and I started creating more positive narratives that served me. 32 is real, genuine friends don't make you feel like an outsider, but you have to include yourself and make an effort in a friendship. It is a two-way street. I firmly believe that if you are in a friendship, that it needs to be a two-way street, that they're inviting you to things and uplift you, they make you feel good, but you're also doing the same back, that you're inviting them to things, that you're putting things out there and creating memories for you guys, and that you're lifting them up and doing the exact same thing. You can't always fall into the victim mode of I'm never invited, I'm never included, but then are you making the effort to do that with your friends? 33, and the best one for the last one, is that your life is supposed to be chapters. You're not supposed to rewrite the same chapter every single year. You're supposed to be rewriting your chapter do something different with your life, grow, evolve, and just become the best version of yourself. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, you guys. I appreciate your support. I hope this has inspired you a little bit more, and I hope that you can take a little bit from this and apply it to your life, and we'll see you next time. If you were inspired by today's episode, I encourage you to tag me on social media at Kat Kamalani so I can personally thank you myself. I would love to hear your thoughts on my podcast, so go ahead and leave a review. So high five for finishing the episode and trying to better yourself. I hope you found it informative, inspiring, and thought-provoking. I will see you again soon for another episode. Take care.